We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. Jeff Locke, the New Hampshire native, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Standing in, number 57, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 57.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting first, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Now the 1-0.
That's the ball. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Braun, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. He's running. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The relay throw, too late, and he's safe at third.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
To the plate now, Mike Napoli, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Derek Norris, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Norris is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes set, the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
1-2.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. And he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
And another foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And there's one down now. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready now, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Pineda gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Into the box, Dustin Espinosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Espinosa.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 the count.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Hit hard to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Carlos Gomez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. In there, 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, Michael Pineda, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 0-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Carlos Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Pineda has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. The 2-1.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate now, number 23. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Davis is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Pineda sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
hit the other way out toward right field. Braun giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in now for the Brewers, number 57. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 57.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No, that missed. 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. So now to the plate, Jordy Mercer.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box now, Mike Napoli, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the catcher, Derek Norris.
Standing in now, Derek Norris, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
In now, Dustin Espinoza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Number 23 is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jeff Locke. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jose Reyes tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. To the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Two outs here with a runner at third. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We played 3 full. It's the Brewers 4 and the Pirates 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gomez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Fouled off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Michael Pineda. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Reyes takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 57. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage
and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Braun is exactly a .400 hitter.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 delivery.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
shortstop.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
So now to the plate, Jordy Mercer.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Scooped up. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
The first baseman, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming, here it is.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, number 23. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Pineda's ready. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Bounce to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it 4-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Napoli.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And it's 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Now here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Derek Norris. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And now a pitch on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to check.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know,
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box, Dustin Espinoza. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Logan Morrison is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fouled away. Now the pitch.
That's low. That's the ball.
Back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Taylor Gutu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Gutu.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Reyes is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Now this is out in front. May be tough to get to. And there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Still a ball and two strikes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Popped him up. Number 57 has a play, and that's the third out. Pirates leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Russell takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 7.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 20. Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. Low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Pineda. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Davis ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 57. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's the ball.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
1-1 the count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh and 1. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
No outs, nobody on. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ready once again, number 23. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Napoli will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. from the stretch. Ball 1.
The ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
In now, Logan Morrison, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. 3 runs already home here.
1-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Full count.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
Swing, and he pops him up. Davis on the move, but this will land untouched. A 1 pitch on its way, and there's ball 1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Espinoza is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go Jose Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The 0-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
One and 2. Here it is. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Mike Napoli will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike. Allen, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's inside.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Mercer, and a good throw gets him one gone. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Derek Norris. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's inside. Ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Dustin Espinoza, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Chris Davis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. High and deep to right center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. High in the air out to center field. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 5-4. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Out to left. Davis is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, number 23. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 30.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball outside.
Now the 1-0. Feliz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as nothing happening this time around. Keston Hira will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Hira.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 261 the average coming into action here. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, number 57, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. To short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Riding in once again, Ryan Braun. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Rob Wooten enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Rob Wooten.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Logan Morrison.
The left fielder, Logan Morrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Lucas Duda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 25, Lucas Duda.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Michael Pineda notches his 3rd win of the year. Rob Wooten closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.